Okay, Baruch 2:10. Yet we have not hearkened unto his voice. Now, what's the Lord's voice? The prophets. Okay. Can you mind getting to Jeremiah 28? That's what a lot of people don't, a lot of people don't realize. That's why they scoff and they come up to the prophets and not recognize that that's the Lord's speaking, or those are his men. Brothers do video, they come out and teach the word. You got people coming up in the camera, playing, scoffing, talking, but that's the voice of the Lord that's standing before you. That's giving you his word, the Lord's message. Every time the Lord brings destruction, he sends his messengers. That's what the word angel means, messenger. And we are messengers, man, in the lowest state right now. To do what? Give the word to tell you what the Lord is going to do before he give you the prophecy. That's why we are able to have faith that this is the truth. Because we ate the road, now we see what's going on, and it's coming to pass. Right. We confident with it because we watching it come to pass. Okay? But first you got to repent so the Lord can open up to you the truth through his men. You got it.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. Prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Who war, evil, and pestilence? And that's what the prophets are back, man. The prophets was before and they are back. Okay? The spirit of a prophet is what? Subject to a prophet. And the prophets that was beforehand are back doing what? Breaking down the scriptures. Starting with the elders, man. The elders of Great Millstone. Back breaking down, telling you that this is the word of the Lord. The Lord is getting ready to bring more wars, more pestilence, and more evil, man. And what's a part of that evil? Famine. Okay, your enemy. Hey, the enemy is getting ready to raise up against you again. Right. It never left their mind to want to fully destroy you. So that's why we telling you to part away from the enemy and seek out the Lord while he may be found. Right. Stop worshiping all this, you got Jake walking around talking about he Islam, he's Muslim. Okay? What you just went from one slave master to another. Right. Okay?
Not knowing that we served slavery under Islam before this captivity, man. Okay?
Sub-Saharan slave trade. Right. That's why we're able to tell you, man, the Lord said what? That Israel went a-whoring after other gods under every nation under the sun. Right. So you got to separate from that. Because the majority of you niggas out here, you Babylonians, man. You Romans and you Greeks, you love their ways. We telling you to separate from them and repent. Okay? The prophets of old are telling you that you can run that back again.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
What's going on with the country?
War.
You got the BRICS nations all assembling to protect to build their structure, right, on how to economically build their system, right. And they removed America out of the picture, man. So that's going to start a war, man. Right. That's going to, and the scriptures talk about war. The wars in the Bible are known as the three woes. And two of them already passed. Okay, so this third world woe is going to be like the earth have never seen. Right. And guess what? The Son of Man is going to get, the Son of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, is going to get involved in it.
The scriptures refer to I'm a God one. Okay, I'm a God one. It's World War III. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the scriptures refer to this war is going to be fought with fuel of fire, not with swords of metal like the old times. Mm-hmm. Okay, fuel of fire, nuclear weaponry, missiles. Large number of lives being taken. Okay, with one act. Okay, and that's the Lord's judgment
Mm-hmm.
being executed here on earth
Mm-hmm.
for all the atrocities that have been put on his people by these other nations, man. The Lord is bringing them down to judge them. Okay? What's that, Joel?
That's already on my mind. Yeah,
Bring that out, bro.
Yeah.
Because the Lord has plans, okay? And he's going to execute his plans to the T to get everyone that is involved, okay, in putting his people under these captivities and persecuting them, okay, and making them go off by worshiping, you know, pagan gods, okay. He has a plan to execute vengeance upon them, man. Okay? What does Scripture say? What? I will have vengeance, he said. Okay? He's looking for that day, man. Yahweh Shai is can't wait for that day, man. So we that are in the know have to exercise patience. Okay? Yeah, we see, you know, all these nations having days that they reigning over us, and seem like forever we've been in captivity, man. We've been suffering, you know, injustices. You know, some of our people getting killed blatantly on camera, and these heathens hold themselves not accountable. You know, I'm gonna bring this out real quick. While I remember it. Okay. This is Zechariah 11:5. It says, whose oppressors slay them, okay, and hold themselves not guilty. How many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen, you know, our people get drugged by their oppressors, man? Other nations just taking advantage of us, okay? And we seek out justice by who? By them, okay? We don't look to the Most High for justice. We try to seek justice from them, and they hold themselves not accountable. Like, okay, he was doing this and such. Look at his past record. You know, he was involved with robberies and such. They paint the picture like this man is responsible for every crime in the world, okay? But they not responsible for the crime of murdering him. Okay, let me read that out. Again, Zechariah 11:5, it says, whose oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Okay? The shepherds that are supposed to be looking out for us, where are they? Where are they when our people get murdered? They don't speak up, okay? Nah, but they'll come against us when we speak against the enemy. They'll take up for the enemy, okay? Not realizing they coming against the Most High. That's all you doing. When we tell our people they are the Israelites, okay? They are the Lord's chosen people. They speak up against us, but yet against the people that's in the land of Israel right now, when it come time to speak up against the injustices that they impress upon us, they don't have nothing to say. Okay? They don't have nothing to say. Yeah, that's the
Okay, Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I'm going to start at 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, right? I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That translates in the Hebrew as Yahweh Shaphat, the Lord's judgment. Okay? And the way the Lord is going to be pleading with these other nations is to send them against each other.
The act of war.
Okay? Through the act of war, they're going to destroy each other. And that's going to reveal, okay, to us that are in the know that the Lord is on our side.
Right.
The Lord is on our side this whole time, man. And we are patiently waiting for his Yahweh Shaphat to happen, man. Okay?
And that's going to reveal who the real children
Children
of
of Israel are. Then shall be revealed who are my chosen. You see? Because we don't have to lay a hand on nobody right now. The Lord is going to do it for us. Okay? And then when we get our chance and he gives us, Lord willing, we get these spiritual powers, we're going to execute it on them too.
Right. The end of that war is going to be the beginning of our restoration. Being restored as the elites of the planet, man. Being that holy nation, man. You know, the Most High monument, Zion. Okay? And like you say, we're going to execute righteousness on the planet Earth. You know? But that war have to go down. That's going to be the beginning, marking the beginning of our restoration. Okay? You want to run it back? All right, it's Joel 3:2. I will gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people,
right,
and have given a boy for a harlot and a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon,
right,
and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me, swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Okay, that word recompense. Re meaning back. Compense meaning to pay. Okay, and guess what? You other nations, starting with Esau, Edom, have a lot to pay for.
Yeah.
When it comes to dealing with the Most High and his people, man. Because y'all have enslaved, y'all have murdered, okay, y'all have raped to the point where it's past justice for y'all, man. The Lord don't have no pity for y'all at all. Everything that y'all have done, y'all gonna get served back to y'all. Double. Okay? I'm gonna bring this out real quick. Okay? Because
double unto her, right?
Because the Lord is known by what?
Judgment. That's right.
Okay? And that's the spirit. Because I ain't even tell you what I was gonna bring out, but this is Psalms 9:16. It says, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Okay? And how is he snared in the work of his own hands? Okay? Because the very same thing that he did to us, we are going to execute it on him. Okay? The captivity, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
Okay, what? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So everything that y'all did to us, it's going to come back, like the scriptures say. Recompense, pay back is a bitch. And it's going to happen to y'all, man. Twofold. So saith the Lord. Okay? And guess what? The Most High said, what? It is a righteous thing to recompense, to pay back our enemies. Okay? It's a righteous thing. Because the Lord is a just man. Just power, man.
Yeah.
He's a balanced power. He ain't gonna let all this shit slide. And we just go singing and dancing together. No. Go hand, join in hand. What? The wicked shall not go unpunished. That's the bottom line. A lot of us are looking for payback. Because we see what's going on with our people, man.
Hey, you fucked the whole world up. You destroyed, look at the earth. You destroyed the whole world, man. And the Lord see, and the Lord, hey, you went overboard, man, doing slavery. Even now, okay? Even now, man, the Lord see what you're doing, man. All this wickedness you got going on in the cosmos, with your satellite, you know, with you look at all the you killing Jake down in the streets. You poisoning the food, the air, the water, the minds of the people, the women. You got strip clubs erected all in your kingdom, right? You preying upon the children. You got a whole operation where you traffic children, man, and women. You got a whole operation where you what they call it, organ harvest. You got a whole town where you sacrifice them to a 40-foot owl. You know, what is it? The Bohemian Grove, where you do these satanic rituals.
Right.
Okay. The dark web, where you still, you know, right. you still look what you're doing to Issachar, man. You know, you snatching a lot of the families up and separating. Okay.
The things that Esau was doing to us back in the days are still in effect, man.
Right.
Okay, like the brother pointed out with Issachar, man. Okay, here it is. Issachar working for y'all, but damn near y'all paying them peanuts for real. No health insurance, working from sun up to sundown. Okay, and then y'all turn around and protest and saying, hey, passing laws that prevent him from working. Okay, talking about go back to his country. Well, who do you think took his country from him? Y'all the culprits.
Yeah, a lot of
took
these
his country, man.
Now I would say a lot of these borders like Mexico, these states used to be a part of Mexico. Issachar,
right?
State,
Texas,
man. Texas,
the whole of California.
Yep.
You know,
yeah,
y'all stole it.
You stole it. And then you write laws against them, man. That's what the scriptures say. You through your laws, you cause craft to prosper. You know, you cause craft to prosper, man. But all of that is, hey, man, the Lord gonna knock all that right back up out of your stomach, man. You gonna get all of that is gonna be knocked right back out, man, because of your multitude of riches that you done stole. You know, which we had to go through. You know, being persecuted and slavery, we had to go through that. The Lord ordained it. But you went overboard, man, and the Lord remembered it.
You know, because you mentioned you're gonna vomit it up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, you know, Book of Job tells you, Job 20:15 says, he shall swallow down riches, which he's doing right now. Mm-hmm. You know, he's all over the planet, just swallowing down riches, taking from everybody. Okay, all metals, you know, enrichment, people, okay, just taking children and selling them, harvesting their organs, you know what I'm saying? Taking riches from everything and everywhere, right?
Right, pedophilia.
Okay, it says, he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Okay, the Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Okay, Most High is going to have you vomit up all these riches that you've taken down, man. So you are taking all of this stuff in vain. All your strength is wasted. All of it's coming back to the Israelites. Okay, that's who you gathering it up for. So says Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man, not us. Okay, we just speaking the words of the Most High right here, man. We're not gonna lift a finger to take it from you. Because the scripture just said the Most High is going to have you vomited up. And that's a sign of greed. Okay? When a man eats too much, he can't eat no more, he vomits. When something is eaten that is corrupted, he vomits. Okay, and that's what you're going to do, Esau.
It's Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by what? Violence. And houses, and take them away so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. That's what you're guilty of. You went all over the world and did that, man. You Hellenized the world through the Greeks. Your kingdom started with the Greeks, but you went around the world and Hellenized it. Called yourself Egyptians. Egypt. You call yourself everybody. You take their land. You separate them. You separate families. You know. You know your history, man. It's in the Apocrypha. Okay. And in line, guess what? Secular history say the same thing, right? No. You teach secular history in school, but not like the word. The word actually goes deeper into, your nature and what your forefathers did. Starting with the Greek Empire, man. And you're known for going all over the world. You have a reputation for going to take field, man. Take land, okay? You had Jake building your land up doing slavery. You got Issachar, man, was doing the same thing. Okay? Let's say verse 2, they covered fields, right? They covered fields, greed, like to take. Greed.
A covetous man.
The Lord teaches us not to be covetous.
That's one of our laws. Can't be covetous to another man's wife, his field, his beast, okay?
Right.
Anything that another man has, you can't covet it.
The scriptures say that you're not supposed to remove a man from his borders. Right. That's in our law. And you guilty of that. You're still doing it to this day, right? Name a nation that you haven't fought with for their land. You go to everybody's land with your militaries and your constitutions, and you defile their land, you corrupt it. And ultimately, it ends by you going to war with them, by having your militaries over there.
And you got military bases, you got embassies.
Yep.
Okay. In every land, in every country. Okay. Hey, you're the whore the Bible speaks of, that sit up on many waters. Yeah. Waters referring to different peoples, nations, and tongues, man. Okay. So, just to bring out some, this past week, the WHO, okay, World Health Organization, just brought out their plans to go and, take this thing digitally. Okay, and that's part of, Esau's plans to, enslave every one of us on this planet. Okay, through technology. Okay, they just announced that they have a system in place they're going to start implementing, okay, to where medical records can be shared from country to country. Okay, a biometric plan. Okay, bio meaning your health. Okay, the body. Okay, metric meaning meter, metric. They're going to measure, okay, your health throughout the whole entire globe. Okay, so the WHO is going to be in charge of that, and countries have already signed on, okay, to give them power, okay, to facilitate that. Okay, now if you remember during the so-called pandemic, okay, they were trying to usher that in. Well, this is, you know, the part where they're using the so-called pandemic, okay, as an example of why they should implement this thing. Okay, so this is just another part of the beast's plan, okay, that he's implementing to have control of the entire globe, okay, through his system, okay, and that is coming along with the financial part of it. You know, FedNow is about to be implemented, what, next month, okay, so you see all these systems are starting to come into play. So this man is building his technocracy, okay, to enslave you Israelites primarily, okay, as well as the rest of the nations, you know, because he's not going to stop, okay? He's not going to stop. Okay, he has to play his part in the story, man. Story belongs to the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Haushai, man. And the appointed wicked has to play their part. Okay, as well as who? The men of the Lord has to play their part by bringing out the truth, okay, left and right hand, at the same time simultaneously implementing the plan of the one that sent them. Okay, we on the right hand, okay, Yahweh Shai, the angels, okay, and the men that he's put on this earth as prophets to bring out this truth and warn our people, okay? At the same time, you have the left, the elites, implementing their plan, setting up their infrastructure to bring slavery upon all nations, every man, great, small, rich and poor, free and bond, to take that mark, okay? To be enslaved, okay? Or to be put to extinction. Okay? These guillotines they're here, man. They got smart guillotines now. Okay? I just saw in Philadelphia that they had, you know, military vehicles.
Oh, yeah. I seen some here. Recent.
Matter of fact,
we close.
I was in where was that? I was in Montana this past week, and a utility train, damn near 1.5 miles long.
Yeah.
Military
tanks
and military you know, vehicles, line after line.
Yeah.
Train that, man, it was so long.
Some of the military trucks had like freight, like those freight crates where you sit people in. They look like they getting ready. You know, they getting ready to do this.
Hey, and I think I brought this out before. They have these trains, 3 stories. There's a window on the bottom. There's a window in the middle. There's a window on top. Okay, what does that remind you of? These double-decker buses. Okay, how they have windows on the bottom, windows on the top. Those are scheduled to take people from the cities, okay, pack them all in there, okay, like slave ships were packed, and take them directly to the concentration camps, because these trains go from the cities to the concentration camps, okay, and they have these concentration camps set up already, okay. A lot of these empty warehouses are going to house people waiting to go to concentration camps, man. Okay? So this devil has plans for all you Israelites, man, and the rest of the world, but we only concentrate on you Israelites, man, because those are our people. We here to warn you beforehand. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner, man. We at the door of Jacob's trouble, man. Yeah. When these plans that these elites have start to fall and come to fruition, man, you are going to see plan after plan after plan being implemented. Okay, kind of bring it out, bro.
This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
All right. He has a short time. So he's pushing his agenda harder than he did before. Okay? Agenda 2030 has now become Agenda 2025. Because he's pushing it up. Okay? These microchips, I said it, but these,
It's all good. It come raw sometimes.
It is what it is, man.
Come raw, that's all right. They get rid of the video.
It is what it is, man. But the Lord had me say it the way it came out, just to let who didn't know before, now you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Can't say you ain't here.
But he's implementing these systems, and these C-hips. Okay.
What you been what you been hearing circulating lately? These brain implantations. That's been circulating a lot lately. Getting you ready for every. I mean, it's getting you
these
ready.
Miracles.
Yeah.
Making men that were paraplegics walk again.
Yeah.
Men that were blind to see again.
Mm-hmm.
Men that couldn't hear to hear again, man. People that can't communicate speak again.
Yeah.
All these miracles, so-called miracles that, he's going to perform in the presence of people, okay, are pseudo miracles, man.
Yeah.
Okay? These miracles, so-called miracles, are nothing but falsehood, so you can trust him. And when you give him your trust, okay, he's going to destroy you with it. Okay? Specifically, you 2/3 that don't want to listen to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua when he put his men on the highways and byways to tell you the truth. Okay? You're going to be destroyed. You're going to be the first ones to be destroyed. Because guess what? During the pandemic, they told y'all, we want y'all to have it first. We want y'all to get juiced up first because, we love y'all so much.
Mm-hmm.
We care about y'all so much. And guess what? A lot of the participants in these studies that the brother just brought out about, these C-hips being implanted in people's brains to help them walk again when they paraplegic, see again when they blind, and hear again when they deaf. Okay, a lot of the participants are Jakes. They're using Jakes.
The attack is on you, Jake.
Okay, and again, like the juice that they gave a lot of our people, man. Okay, this juice is inside your body, and it's killing you from the inside out with these clots. Okay, sudden death.
Heart attack.
No heart attacks. People dropping, out the blue.
People going maniac, man. They just losing their mind.
Because what? Y'all didn't take heed.
Yeah.
Y'all trusted in the science more than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man.
I hate that what the devil told him, trust in the science.
Trust in the science, man.
I got a book.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, this is Sirach 12:16. Which one? Where it say? Never trust our enemy.
12:10.
12:10. There it is. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemies, but like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking place, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Okay, so this man, hey, evil is not wiped away, man. This man, he say never trust your enemy, man. And that's what a lot of people are dead now, man. Trusting in science, like you said. Trusting, do it for your neighbor. Do it for, this, and look where it got him. In the grave, buried.
I want to see my family, so I'm gonna do it. Well, my rib took it, so I'm gonna take it too.
Right.
My mama said I can't even come over and eat pork with him.
Yeah.
Unless I get the jab.
Right. Right. And that's a prelude showing you how many people gonna take that seed, man.
Hey, the devil told y'all, and you can't even come to work unless you get jabbed up. Okay? But guess what? A lot of the people that didn't get jabbed still got their jobs.
Yep.
Okay? And they still working. Who's the joke on? No?
Right.
No, I got a quick one. And, it just shows how, this man operates, man. The brother brought it out earlier, but I'm going to bring it out now. Daniel 8:25, it says, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Okay? So the scriptures tell you through his policy, through his laws, okay? He's going to implement things in his laws, okay? Like we just brought out who is about to be implementing, okay, this biometric system all over the globe, to where you can go from one country to this country and they got the same information on you. Okay, the Fed now to keep track of all your transactions. Okay, these crafts, because that's what the scriptures refer to, the policies, okay, that he has in place, okay, that tell you, well, you can't cross the border unless you have ID. Okay, and it's a ID on, a card now, but you can see it's going to a digital card now. Okay, because what? The state of Georgia just announced and implemented that you can have your license on your phone now. You see where this is going? You're gonna go from your phone to your or your palm of your hand now. You see, the purchasing power is now available
digitally
for the palm of your hand now. Okay?
That's the whole concept. Move the physical, right, and make it digital. Which the C-hip, we gonna say it is the mark of the beast. The C-hip is the mark of the beast. And the Lord said, don't take it. Whoever be found with that in his hand, or wherever, in his forehead, in his hand, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. Because he's gay. Whether you believe it or not, the Son of the Most High is going to return. And they're going to be able to see if you got that. You see that. That's the devil's mark. That's the enemy's mark. Okay? You become property of the state when you take that, man. You belong to Esau.
Matter of fact, when you born, you become a property of this republic, which is a business. Okay, when you got your social security card, okay, that's proof that you belong to this corporation.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why we say we are slaves, man.
Right.
We are slaves in this God-forsaken kingdom, man.
Right. But the Lord is going to come and what? Sever that. He's going to slice it, break those bonds.
You see, the scriptures say, none shall redeem you. For you to be redeemed, you basically have to be bought back. Okay, because what? We've been sold to the nations. Okay? But now Yahweh Shai is going to come back and redeem us. Buy us back. Okay, and how did he do that? By dying on the cross, okay, and taking the brunt of Yahweh's wrath for us, because the wages of sin, okay, is paid by what? Death. So he paid with his life. Now the rulership and the ownership of us have been transferred from Esau and our enemies to Yahweh Shai and the Lord's kingdom. Okay.
All right, it's Jeremiah 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
Nope. Which shall burn forever, but forever is not forever with the Most High, because he had mercy on Jacob and will yet choose who? Israel.
Right.
Okay.
That's showing you that you got cast away. You know, the Lord removed you from being his people for a certain period of time. Okay. Having that name, you know, that name, right? Look at how people calling this shit.
Right.
Okay.
And that signifies what? That you belong to a different nation. Okay? You calling yourself African American. First of all, that's two different regions.
Yeah. That those names, like the scripture says, they call the land after their own name. Those are two European names that they gave to those lands when they conquered.
Was it Leo Africans?
Leo Scipio Africanus. And then you got Amerigo Vespucci. Right. So our people call themselves after two Edomites.
Hey, but y'all comfortable calling yourselves after two Edomites, but when we tell y'all the Most High gave you a righteous name, a name after a man that he chose to produce a righteous nation, y'all don't want to believe us, man. Y'all go against. Come on, man. That shows how deep of a sleep y'all in, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but the Lord said what? He will yet choose Israel, man. He chose you from the womb. He chose a lot of us from the womb, man. Hey, from the foundation of the world.
Before the earth was even.
Okay? We were Yahweh Shai's helpers to form this whole place at one point. Okay? That's what it means to be a son, okay, of God.
Yeah, Yasha'Allah, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Ban Yasha'Allah, son of the Most High. Son of Israel. Prince, Prince of the power, man. What power? The power of the Most High. All his, dominion.
Right. Of the whole universe. Power of the whole universe. Heaven and earth, man.
And you think what? You gonna serve this base man here? You happy serving him when the Most High tells you, yo, you supposed to be one of mine. You my children. You supposed to be holy like me. But on this time, in this place, on this side, okay, he's giving some of y'all to be based like this base man. Okay?
So you say be holy, but I am holy.
Okay? Guess what? This is what the scriptures say. As the king, so are his subjects, right? So y'all the kings, y'all of your father, the devil. His will you shall do. Yep. That's why y'all doing all these corruptions, okay, just like y'all father.
Yeah, they look like Edomites. Right? Talking about the Israelites according to flesh, but really they Edomites
according to y'all spirit. Y'all doing exactly what Esau doing. Okay? I'm gonna bring this out because, like I mentioned, the Lord is vengeful, okay, against, his enemies. Okay, his main enemy right now is Esau, right? Okay, so this is Job 20 and 21. Okay, it says, Therefore shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. You see that happening now, right? Okay. No man is checking for Esau no more. They ain't checking for him. Okay, they dealing amongst themselves, like the brother brought out. Like these BRICS nations, they dealing amongst themselves now. They don't even cut out the middleman, because they realize that man is the man of perdition at this point. Okay, everywhere he goes, death follows him. Okay, every country he's been to, okay, death follows him. We don't want nothing to do with him no more. Right? It says, I'm going to read that again. It says, Job 20 and 21, there shall none of his meat be left. Okay? Therefore no man shall look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay? He shall flee from the iron weapon. You can guess what that is. Okay? ICBM missiles are going to hit this place. He shall try to flee from it, but there's no running from it. Okay? Okay? And the bow of steel shall strike him through. Okay? Most High is taking his vengeance out. Okay? Verse 25, it says, it shall draw and cometh out of his body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, terrors shall be upon him. Okay? So this is the fate of the man that you following instead of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. The Most High has announced his fate in these scriptures, man. And if you would just listen and shut your mouth and learn, okay, that the man, the very man you put up on this pedestal, okay, to follow his ways, okay, and seek help from him, he's going to be dealt with by the power of the universe, who, by the way, is your power if you receive him. Okay, he's on our side. Got something, bro? Yeah, man.
All right, hey man, Lord willing, that this lesson, that this camp, you know, was edifying, you know, to the elect, the hopeful elect, you know, and we're gonna leave, you know, by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All right, until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Abide Babal.
Abide the ball. We got next.